Hello guys, welcome back. This is Modern Man here today, and today we are playing Living In. Haven't played this in a while on the channel. It's been like a month, I think, roughly. But it's really just the same old deck that we've been playing for a while. There's nothing really that changed. Some decks were playing the Kiri Zev's Expertise, I think that's the name of it, the red one, as a one-of and cutting one of your Cascade spells, but I don't know if I necessarily like that, because that means that I have to have a bad card in my hand in order for that card to be good. So basically it's adding, I'll be at 4 bad cards opposed to 3. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump right into a game, and let's see if Living In can still steal some victories against some opponents. Okay, so we won the die roll, so we do want to play first. This hand's not exciting, but maybe we catch him with a Fulminator Mage. We basically already mulled the 6 with the Living In our hand. Oh, that's fine, I guess. I don't know. I don't know why I got scared about that. Play Copperline Gorge past turn. Wonder if they're playing the what is that white card called? The Epic spell. I forgot the name of the Epic spell. Epic? No, I don't know what it's called. Enduring Ideal? Is that what it is? So go ahead and cycle the Carabid. Because the Architect's Will doesn't really do anything now that they have a ley line. Oh, we're drawing a lot of lands. Play the Bloodstained Mire, pass turn. You know what card decks haven't played in a while that I want to see them start playing again? Shadow of Doubt. If people started playing that card again, that would be sweet. Crack the Bloodstained Mire. Let's grab, I guess, a Watery Grave. Cycle the Architect's Will. Cycle the Monstrous Carabid. Okay. Do we want to play into the counter spell? That's the question. Probably. Eats a counter out of their hand. Oh, they're going to let it resolve. Interesting. Probably want to do it now if I'm going to do it. So we'll shoot the Hallowed Fountain. They float a blue. Sure. Pass turn. They crack their Flooded Strand. Which is another Hallowed Fountain tapped. Okay. Another Flooded Strand, sure. Cat or Demonic Dread, huh? Probably want to cast that. Let's play the Bloodstained Mire. Let's go ahead and cast the Fairy Macabre for the funsies. Is that okay? Crack their Flooded Strand. Go to 18. They're probably going to counter here because I'm assuming they know what I'm trying to do. Some newer players might not know why you would counter this. Another good reason you counter it is because it's a remand. But the reason you counter it is because you can realize that I need a dude to be able to play the Demonic Dread. Sorry, I can't talk today for some reason. Sometimes, you know, it just happens. We got a Ghostly Prison. Don't have a Ghostly Prison. Know that you have a Ghostly Prison. 3 blue. As Foretold. Enchantment. To begin your upkeep, put a time counter on As Foretold. Once per turn, you may pay 0 rather than pay the mana cost of a spell. You cast with the converted mana cost X or less, where X is the number of flood counters on As Foretold. Sure. That's fine. Whatever. What are you trying to do with that, opponent? Oh. Oh. That's pretty good. 0 mana Ancestral Recalls are better than 1 mana Ancestral Recalls, I guess, huh? Crack the Bloodstained Mire. We'll grab an Overgrown Tomb, untapped. Cycle the Deadshot Minotaur. Gotta cycle for a green, not a black. Another Demonic Dread. Still doesn't really do anything. Shriek Maw also does nothing. Play a Fairy Macabre again. Play tapped Stomping Ground and pass turn. I haven't played against this deck yet. This is going to be very interesting. We have Crossing Grips in the sideboard, which is good. We have Beast Withins. What do you got? You have 8 cards in your hand. You have plenty of cards. Serum Visions, sure. That's fine by me, opponent. You do you. And they topped both of them. That's not great. You got another Serum Visions? Sure. So they drew one of the cards they put on top. I topped with both of them again. Makes sense, I guess. Oh, you can do X or less? Oh, no. That card's really good. That's not cool, man. That card is not cool. Now what do you got, a bolt? You gonna bolt my Fairy Macabre? Suspend a Greater Gargadon. That's, interesting. I guess. Drew a Beast Within for their Foretold. Okay, so is that more important than playing a Demonic Dread? No, because I can just sack it to Gargadon. Attack with the Fairy Macabre. Opponent goes to 13. And we're going to Demonic Dread our Fairy Macabre. We're actually, if it resolves, we're going to Fulminator Mage their Hallowed Fountain so they can't play Supreme Verdict. Path. It still resolves, opponent. My Cascade still resolves, but I would like a free land. We got red, 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 green, 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 black, black. Okay, so let's just grab a forest because it's foil, I guess. Cast my Demonic or my Living End? Oh, they... Wait, why is there a... Oh, they discarded it to... Okay. Got it. Got it, guys. That's 3 Fulminator Mages. Ha! Well... How much damage do we got? We got 3, 7, 10, 14. I can Shriek Maw the Gargadon. Let's go Fulminator Mage, Kazakh Wolfron, Fulminator Mage. Pull up their white source. Evoke a Shriek Maw. How's that sound, opponent? Is that good? Pass turn? Okay, they get the spin counter off the Gargadon. Put a counter on their Foretold. Makes sense. What do you got? Can't Wrath. You don't have 2 red for, well, now you have 2 red, I guess. You got a Nahiri? Okay, you're still dead. Unless I guess you have a, I don't know. A Path, maybe? Path saves you here? Discarded to Dispel. That card's not good against me. Restore Balance. Ah, that's what we're doing. Yeah, I can't beat that. We're going to go ahead and scoop it on up. It's pretty good. So I like Crossing Grip. I like Beast Within. I like Ricochet Traps. Maybe another Fairy Macabre. Probably not, though. Don't like Jungle Weavers. Shriekmaw's fine. Not great. We could probably don't... Well, let's take out the Shriekmaw. We need to take out one more card. Fairy Macabre. Try it like that. Let me know down below how you guys would sideboard that game. I don't know if I sideboarded correctly. I would like to play first. We have no colored mana, but we have double Street Wraith. But we're on a mull to 6 already with the Living End, so I'll go ahead and mulligan. Mull to 5 with the Living End in hand. We'll try this one, I guess. I don't really like going to 5 with this deck, but probably should. Opponent mulls to 5. That's a land. We do need lands. Put that on top. Play the Wooded Foothills. Pass turn. Well, I guess we're gonna... We could just not cycle this turn and try to draw that land. Or not crack this turn, rather. So we draw the Overgrown Tomb. Play the Overgrown Tomb untapped. Pass turn. Cracks their Arid Mesa, goes to 19. Gets a Hallowed Fountain, tapped. Okay. Opponent's playing a really spicy deck, I like it. Arid Mesa, sure. Cycle the Deadshot Minotaur. Crossing Grip, that card's pretty good. Crack the Foothills. I want a red source, so let's grab Stomping Ground tapped. Fulminator Mage. I don't think we could play the Fulminator Mage just in case we need to Crossing Grip and As Foretold. Pass the turn. Cracks the Arid Mesa, goes to 18. Gets a Steam Vents, tapped, sure. Sacred Foundry untapped as well. Telepathy. That's an interesting card to be playing. Sure, whatever. Well, now my opponent will forever know what I have in my hand. Another Living End's not great. Pass turn. What can we draw here that's good? Opponent suspends an Ancestral Vision. That's fine. Draw another Simian Spirit Guide, huh? So maybe I Spirit Guide a Fulminator Mage into play? Just so I can start doing things and not just sitting around. You got a Remand? Remand's the Fulminator Mage, sure. Got to get around it eventually. Pass turn. Ancestral Visions gets a time counter taken off of it. Down to 3. Spins another Ancestral Vision, sure. Deadshot Minotaur, huh? We'll go ahead and cycle this. Go ahead and cycle another one. Okay. Okay, we gotta land. Gotta land. Okay, we're getting halfway there. Play the land. Pass turn. Bunch of suspends. Down to 2 and down to 3. What do you got? Rest in peace. Man, I gotta waste my crossing grip on a rest in peace? That's not fun. Opponent's the fun police, apparently. Well. Looks like we're cracking this Arid Mesa. Or Arid Mesa. This Bloodstained Mire. Grab a Water Grave tapped. Drew another Fulminator Mage? I think we have the Crossing Grip now, though. So we can't really play a Fulminator Mage into the Rest in Peace. Pass turn. So my opponent had Ancestral Vision on 1 and 2. Sure. Seems pretty good. Probably just have a bunch of counter spells in their deck. Or in their hand. Drew a Black Cleave Cliffs. Play the Cliffs. Cast Fulminator Mage. You don't auto lose to Graveyard Hate with this deck. You just gotta know how to play around it. But your opponent knowing your hand, that's pretty hard to beat. And resolving 2 Ancestral Visions. It's also not an easy one to beat. Pass the turn. Next turn, if we want, we can suspend a Living End. If that's what we're into. Opponent can draw 3 cards with their Ancestral Vision. Sure. You know, because Ancestral Recall and Modern's fair card. Great. Serum Visions. Sure. So now I'm assuming they're looking for their As Foretold. Bottom. Okay, they're going to crack their Flooded Strand, so it doesn't matter. As Foretold? Nope. 4 mana. Nahiri. Sure. Takes up their Nahiri. Discards a Leyline. Draw an Architect's Will, so we'll cycle that first. Drew a Deadshot Minotaur. It doesn't necessarily matter right now, but we'll play a Fulminator Mage. Sack it, blow up there. They have 2 red, 3 blue, 3 white. So I guess we'll take them off red, blue. Pass turn. Gets another Ancestral Vision. Seems fair. Seems fair, opponent. Seems very fair. Serum Vision, sure. Sure. I guess since I get to draw all these cards, my opponent gets to as well. Only fair. We got Take up the Nahiri. Really need to draw a Beast Within. Beast Within would be a good draw. We got As Foretold. Sure. Cracks their Flooded Strand, goes to 14. Gets a Sacred Foundry untapped. Because they need an untapped Sacred Foundry, apparently. They have to discard a card. They discard another Leyline. We draw our 3rd Fulminator Mage. So let's cycle this bad boy. Draw Beast Within. Kezig Wolfrun is not a Beast Within, as it turns out. Huh. We can go to 1 off an Emrakul attack. It doesn't seem too exciting, but it is what it is. We'll pass turn. Maybe. Actually, we're going to Violent Outburst now. Just so they can't counter, hopefully. The... what am I trying to say? What am I trying to say? The Living End. Our last Living End in the deck. I will Architect's Will my opponent, though. Oh, yeah, opponent. You can draw all the Nahiris. Pass turn. Might as well. I'm not going to sack my Fulminator Mage here. I don't think it matters. Puts a counter on their As Foretold, I'm assuming. You have to, don't you? Put a time counter. Yes, you have to put a counter on it. Sacks their Nahiri. What are you getting? Emrakul. So we got to sack 6 permanents. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go to 1. Seems fair. Got an Electrolyze? Got another Nahiri. Sure. All seems fair, opponent. You know. All seems fair. Maybe this deck's just not that good anymore. It tops occasionally once again, like it used to, but I don't know if this deck's good as it used to be. Shuffles Emrakul back. Or no, puts it on the bottom, doesn't it? Oh, it puts it in their hand. Okay. I guess we can cast a Fulminator Mage? I guess. Pass the turn. Gonna remand me, opponent? Gonna remand my Fulminator Mage? What a butthole. What a butthole. Ticks up their As Foretold, because it matters, apparently. I'm at 1 life, opponent. You can kill me, I promise. Promise it's not as hard as you think it is. Just do it! I don't know. I don't know how that goes. I can't do it. Let me draw a fetch land so you can't kill me. Fetch land 1 time. Oh, just gonna casually draw 3 cards. Makes sense. Ain't got nothing. As Foretold triggers, we're dead to the Emrakul, so let's make sure they can do it. Or they know that they need to do it. Cracks it. And there's the Emrakul. As always, guys, if you want to see more content like this, remember to smash that thumbs up button. Really appreciate it. Comment down below with any deck suggestions, play suggestions, anything like that. Decks you want to see me play. Remember to subscribe to the channel so I can see your beautiful faces all the time. And I hope you guys have a good night. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.